What's up, guys? Today we have a video to where we are going to be rating Escape from Tarkov bosses. Now, I don't think I've seen this video around. I do know Pestilly before did some tier lists and stuff like that, and I thought they were really cool, so I decided to give this one a try. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't have a video for today, so I was like, what can I do? And I realized one of the easiest ways to get people talking is just have a really bad take. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing here today. We are going to be ranking the bosses in Escape from Tarkov. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace. Now, we have the 6 bosses here down below. I do not believe this has the goons or anything like that, so I do apologize about that. But we are going to be ranking them from hardest to easiest, and that is how we're going to be ranking these today. Now, ranking these bosses, I'm going to be completely honest with you, okay? This is my personal opinion. You can agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. It's okay, okay? We fully understand that, you know, you might have an opinion that I don't have, and that is okay. We can agree to disagree. Now, I do want to hear your guys' comments down below. I would love to honestly hear that what your guys' hardest boss is, easiest boss is, all of that jazz, and I would love to hear it in the comments below of this video, and I just also love to hear from you, you know, and I love you. We are going to be starting off with the bosses down below. Now, we are going to be going in the order that the website gives us. This is Tier Maker. I don't know, does it say who made this? It does not. I do apologize, but whoever made this, thank you. Okay, we appreciate you around here. And with that being said, we're just going to go down the list like left to right. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Starting off, listen, there's not much explanation here. I think Reshala is the easiest boss in the game. Now, I do understand that his protectors, whatever they call them, I want to say goons, but I don't know. With the goons, you know, now being actually in the game and, you know, Big Pipe and stuff, like the goons and stuff, I don't know if we can really call them that. But with his goons, they're still super easy. They're low armor. The only time that I genuinely get killed by Reshala is if I'm caught off by surprise. And otherwise, I just go in there and, you know, honestly destroy them in the bathroom of 3-story, you know. But other than that, you know, Reshala, I'd say, is the easiest. It's something where I don't even have to explain. Now, I'm going to actually put right off the bat, too, that Gluhar is the hardest. Now, I'm sorry that we started this video with easiest and hardest right off the bat, but let me explain. Okay, Gluhar is easily my hardest boss to fight, mainly because we don't know where he is for the most part, and his guards are incredible. Okay, like they're basically like they basically act like Killa, but they're guards. And then Gluhar, don't even get me started on him. He has a DMR that like will 2-shot you. He's, in my opinion, the hardest boss, and he's also in reserve, which I would argue is like one of the hardest maps on the game to kind of get down, especially with now that D2's down there. You know, the worst thing in the world is going down the D2 and then realizing that Gluhar is on the map as well, and you get 2-shot by his DMR. Okay, moving on. I would say Killa. If Gluhar was not in the situation here, which he is, but if he wasn't in the situation here, I would say Killa is the hardest. I'm going to put Killa at the difficult, the region here, mainly because of how Killa is, okay? He will chase you. I've been chased out of the mall before by Killa, and to add on to that, he slides everywhere. Like, you can't even fight him normally. The only times that I genuinely can kill him is if I if I go prone around a corner and he comes running around, I just take a, you know, leg med him. But other than that, man, like everything else, he is incredibly hard to kill. I can never seem to take him out on interchange. I've taken him out a few times this way, but other than that, I would say Killa is one of the hardest bosses in the game. But I can't put him over Gluhar. And on top of that, the interchange lighting is terrible, so it's very hard to see him sometimes. So that also plays a role here. Secondly, okay, I would say Tagilla, if we rated this of scariest to least scariest, Gluhar is definitely not Gluhar. Tagilla is all the way up here at the scariest, easily. Okay, easily. However, in my opinion, he's not that hard. If he chases you with the hammer, it's basically a free kill if you just back up a few times and put some rounds into his chest cavity. So I put him at somewhat easy. There's not much explanation there. In my opinion, Tagilla is super easy to kill. If he does have his AK, he's a little harder, and I'm going to be honest, like, he takes me out a lot more with his AK than he does his hammer here. But if we're talking about scariest, though, he's got to be up there for a top 2. You know, a top 2 scariest boss in the game. He chases you around, and it's really, really annoying. Going on, we have Sanitar. Now, Sanitar, in my opinion, okay, is a boss that... How do I explain this? I'm a Shoreline main. Sanitar is very hit or miss for me. Okay, Sanitar could either be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, or he could be medding and I kill him easily. Now, do I think he's the hardest? No. Do I think he's difficult? Not even. Okay, I would honestly put him at somewhat difficult. He is one of the most hit or miss bosses in the game. He's either stemmed up, chasing you around, taking you out with a keter, or he's the easiest boss in the game and he's medding right in front of you and you get an easy kill. Other than that, I would say that Sanitar is easily, like I said, the most hit or miss boss. He can be the hardest. He also can be the easiest, and that's where I gotta put Sanitar here. I might have said Gluhar a few times. I'm just now thinking about that, but it's okay. Besides the fact. Moving on, we have the last boss. We have Sturman. Now, Sturman, in my opinion, is also a very hit or miss boss, but I'm not going to put him towards the easiest because with his sniper squad, it is very hard to take out Sturman close range. Okay, if we're talking a running gun player, it is very hard to take out Sturman. In my opinion, you have to take him out from range, whether it be from Dickhead Rock or some of the rocks along the road up top by Lumber. Whether it be, in gray, right? Taking him out from a range in gray. I would say that he is like a 50-50 boss as well. He's either really, really difficult or he's really, really hard. Or really, really easy. Sorry. And then I would honestly put Sturman at the difficult range. Now, I want to go back through my list just one more time and kind of explain myself here. Okay, Gluhar. Listen, man. Okay, Gluhar, in my opinion, is the hardest boss in the game because of his protectors, his guards. He has a lot of them. He also has really good aim, and he can be basically anywhere on reserve, and it feels like he's always there when you least expect it. Okay? He is easily the scariest boss when it comes to showing up at times you didn't expect him to be there. Okay? Next, Killa. His sliding is A1. You can't tell me that this man isn't difficult, okay? I hate to say it, you can't tell me that this man isn't difficult. And then we have Sturman here. I'm going to be honest, man. Sturman is a very hit or miss boss, but for the most part, he hits. He hits. Like, literally, he hits. Okay? I would say Sturman is one of those bosses where he always seems to hit. And if he doesn't, that's where you can get him. Now, Sanitar, like I said, easily the most 50-50 boss in the game. He's either really difficult or really easy. In my opinion, majority of the time, he's easy, but there have been times where Sanitar has acted like a killer and ran up on me, destroyed me, and absolutely ruined me. Okay? And talk about some loot. I think Sanitar has my favorite loot in the game because of the fact that he can get the blue tape key, and he can also have the blue key or the blue stripe key card. That's my favorite from that because it's kind of initiative to go labs. It's really nice. I do know that Sanitar can't spawn colored key cards. I could be wrong about that, but the last time I checked, he can't spawn them. And most of the time, if I see Sanitar, I don't even go for him nowadays. Not because I don't want to fight him, but because it's not worth without that risk of getting a blue key card or something like that, right? And then we have Tagilla. If he has his hammer out, easy kill. He is scary. He's the scariest boss in the game. But that's where I'd put Tagilla is somewhat easy. If he's running out with his hammer, it's easy pickings. If he has an AK out, that's where he should be scared. He's going to run you down and probably shoot you. Not probably. He will. He will shoot you. And then moving on to the easiest, we have Reshala. Reshala's goons. I want to say they're guards, actually. I said goons earlier, but Reshala's guards, I think that's what makes them the easiest is the fact that they make so much noise when you go in the customs that they're there. Now, I have died to Reshala quite a bit this wipe, and it's not because, I'm bad. It might be. Or he's super difficult. because majority of the time that Reshala kills me, it's some like bullshit reason because Dorms is so buggy. For example, I'll be in a room and his guard shoots me through a door, or they glitch through the door. There was a time I was in the bathroom and I got shot like 43 times. That was something else. But other than that, I would say Reshala is the hardest just because of the fact, or it is the easiest, sorry. Because of the fact that he doesn't really have a specialty. You know, his guns don't really hit that much. His movement is pretty simple. He just stays in dorms the entire time. His guards don't really have the best loot unless they have a fort armor on. And even then, it's easy to take him out with even an SMG or something. And that is why I'm going to put Reshala at the easiest. Now, that is going to be the end of the video. I know it's a little short, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love ranking these things. And let me know if you guys want me to rank anything else. I would love to. But with that being said, I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being in my life. And thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.